believe to achieve. Believe to achieve, it's not just the belief, it is the origins of the belief. And it's here that I would like to point out to NUA as bringing a note of highest importance. Belief is generated by a need. You have the need to ensure a quality of life for your fellow man. You can't see your fellow man stay in this very difficult condition and not come up with the belief that it can be changed. If you need to help your fellow man, your child, then you start to believe. And if you believe, you will achieve. Our theory, which for a very long time, we have labeled it as a postulate, a belief system, is that human beings are modifiable. They are modifiable irrespective of what is the etiology, what is the thing which made them unable to learn, unable to develop, unable to think, unable to express themselves, unable to produce, unable to be creative. Irrespective of what it is, genetic, hereditary, chromosomal, whatever it is, or other or nutritional factors, human beings are modifiable. And not just modifiable in terms of their behavior. It means not just the structure of their behavior can be modified, but actually, and today we know it, that it is also the neural system can be modified. And marvelously, miraculously, we can point out to the fact that the behavior which we impose on our brain modifies our brain. It means it's not only the brain which shapes our behavior shapes the nature of the hardware of our brain. And we have today the great chance to live through a period when neurosciences bring the greatest support to our belief system, previously said belief system, that we are indeed able to help human beings irrespective of what is their condition, irrespective of the age. The critical period which limited the possibility to affect children's intelligence or children's thought processes at the condition that you will be able to start at a very early point as being considered by us as not really to be considered as a true limitation. We have had a boy who didn't speak until the age of 9.5, and he started to speak. But he couldn't learn to read and write. He came to us for 3.5 years and learned to read and write at the age of 16. He today finishes college. So I want just to say the critical period is not a barrier which cannot be go beyond. And I would like to point out this because there are millions of adolescents which have not had the possibility to learn, and were not given the possibility to develop, and this should not be ignored and should not be abandoned. And the interventions which we have to offer them have to be given to them because they are not to be considered as lost forever, and by this perpetuate generations and generations of children who will not receive what they need in order to develop. I want to say also that even severely affected children, multiply handicapped, can be meaningfully modified, and the option to modify the cognitive processes of children and the neurological conditions of these children are much greater than we ever believed. And because we didn't believe, we didn't do it. And wherever we have believed and did it, we have seen very meaningful results.